And even though it got a little crazy, I still had fun hanging out with you. Your cheeks are going to get so smooched. Okay, it is time for sweet baby Thonos. Thonos. Oh boy, it's gonna be a real pain in the butt doing the subtitles for this video. Thonos. Well, he is nicer than the other vamps. You just need to be careful around him. After all, Thonos seems to have a bad habit of accidentally killing people. Yeah, there's that. As long as you keep your guard up, you should be fine. Right? Don't hurt me, Thonos. You hear loud screams of rage followed by a string of cuss words. It's coming from Thonos' room. my, Thonos. You stupid! Is that Thonos? His voice sounds so different. It's much deeper and huskier. Nothing like his bubbly voice you heard yesterday. Thonos makes a long list of threats. Some of them make your skin crawl. Oh no! Is he actually the scariest? Your hand is shaking as you knock on the door. On second thought, let's just go see Hubris. Come in. And there's the bubbly voice that you're used to.
Here comes the boy.
Hi, sweetie baby. What was that a second ago? You walk into the room. Thonos is sitting over by his computer, taking off his headphones. Oh, I see. You were playing like Call of Duty or something. I understand. You can hear loud sobbing coming from the computer. Did he make someone cry? You didn't think someone like him could do something like that. From what you've seen so far, he seems like the kind of guy who would cry if you told him to order his own pizza over the phone. Thonos, I was just thinking, you're the only one I would really like to sit down and hang out with. Don't scare me, Thonos. He smiles when he sees you. Oh, hey, Espoir. You decided to hang out with me after all. What was that all about? What was? The yelling and the cussing. The what? He tilts his head, looking genuinely confused. Does he not remember what just happened? You were yelling at someone while you were playing. I was? He scratches the back of his neck. Sorry, I don't remember doing that. The few minutes before are kind of a blur to me. He chuckles. So, do you want to hang out? Well, actually, I came in here to ask for a favor. He tilts his head. A favor? Like what? You take a deep breath. Can you help me clean up the mansion? Okay. Oh, I know it's a big thing to ask. Wait, what? Sure, I'll help. Really? Just like that? Wow, that was easier than you thought. It isn't going to be easier than I thought, is it? You didn't think he would agree that quickly. Yeah, well, we're friends, remember? Oh yeah, the friendship bracelet that he got me. Oh, that's right. Thonos sees you as his friend. You could use this to your advantage. Or you could not take advantage of the sweet, fluffy baby and not manipulate him. But would that be okay? It doesn't feel right to mess with someone's feelings. Then again, he and his brothers did kidnap you. Thonos turns off his computer and gets up from his chair. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Before you could utter another word, Thonos grabs your arm and drags you away. This is most unexpected. Okay, so the first thing Hubris wants us to do is clean the toilets. Gotcha. Wait, are you using a plunger? Yes, how else am I supposed to unclog the toilet? Oh, you don't want to use that. Why not? Just trust me on this. Here. Thonos hands you a harpoon? Oh no. Why do you have a harpoon? I mean, he lives here, you may as well trust him. You'll find out soon enough. Take the harpoon? You roll your eyes as you take the harpoon. That's a whole harpoon. Do you know how big a harpoon is? Okay, fine, but I still don't see why I need this. Well, there is a good reason behind it. You see, Mammon, as Thonos was talking, you open the toilet lid. Suddenly, something comes flying out of the toilet. I have a feeling I should put my hand back on the mouse and get the cursor in the middle of the screen. Aw, man, not again. The thing latches onto his face. Oh, Meld, hold on. But Thonos, I have to save you again. Using the non-sharp end of the harpoon, you try to swat off the thing from Thonos' face. But instead, you kept on accidentally hitting Thonos. Ow! Sorry! Ouch! Sorry! Please stop! That hurts! Hold still! Finally, the thing lets go of Thonos, and it crawls away to who knows where. Oh no, you've got a bit of scratchy on your face. What the heck was that? That was one of Mammon's experiments. They always somehow get into the pipes, and for some reason, they always come to my toilet. How often does this happen? A lot. Thonos has a torn cut on his cheek. It's small, but it's very noticeable. Tiny red beads begin to form. The beads become bigger, eventually swelling and forming a single drop of blood. It weeds down his cheek. Here, let me get that for you, baby. You couldn't just leave the poor guy like this. It just wouldn't sit right with you. Is there a first aid kit in here? Oh, we have something else that we use instead. Much better than an aid kit. It's in the mirror cabinet. He points over to the mirror above the sink. You head over and open it. Inside, the first thing that catches your eye is a clear liquid bottle with a red cross symbol. You pick it up and show it to Thonos. Is this it? Thonos nods his head. Yep. He takes the bottle and drinks it. You got healing potions? Ah, gross. It tastes like almond water. The wound on his face vanishes. What is this stuff? Magic healing water. It's really effective. And thanks. Huh? For what? I didn't do anything. For being concerned about me. It's the thought that counts. Oh. He smiles at you, his chubby cheeks turning rosy red. It's no big deal. Any decent person would get concerned about someone else getting hurt. I'm just glad it was only a small cut. You're pretty certain that Hubris would have murdered your buns if Thonos got greatly injured under your watch. Yeah, I think everybody in the house would have murdered my face off. So, what's next on the list? Before you can answer him, the two of you hear a loud knocking sound that echoes throughout the mansion. But Thonos tilts his head in confusion. Huh? Who could that be? Suddenly, his eyes lit up as if he just remembered something. Oh, she must be here. She? Who is she? Should I be afraid of she? But Thonos runs off before he can give you a proper explanation. Curious about what's going on, you quickly follow after him. But Thonos stops at the first room of the mansion. Hubris is at the front door, talking to someone. I'll inform him that you're here, if you will just be patient. Pretty! The person pushes Hubris out of the way and struts into the room. Before you stood a tall Gorgon. Her skin is grayish-green, and her hair is made out of bright lime-green snakes. She's wearing a simple but stylish outfit and is holding a small carrier in her right hand. Her expression is mean and cold. Move, Vlad. I want to see... Aw, she wants to see her little boy. Here he comes. Her frown turns into a wide smile as she spots Thonos. Thorn, darling, how's my favorite vampire in the whole world? She runs over to him, enveloping him into a big, tight hug. Oh, it looks like she might accidentally break one of his ribs. I'm doing fine, thanks. Nice to see you again, Medusa. Medusa lets go of Thonos, setting him down. That's wonderful to hear. Anyways, I'll be dropping off Fluffy today. Take good care of him, like always. She hands him the small carrier. Don't worry, I will. Bye, Fluffy. Mommy will be back in a few hours. Oh dear. She blows some kisses at Fluffy as she leaves the mansion. I'm surprised that she didn't notice me.
Medusa only acknowledges things that are important to her. And we should thank our lucky stars that she didn't notice you. Otherwise, she would have caused a scene. She doesn't particularly like humans very much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to be done.
Hubris exits the room, leaving you and Thonos alone together. Aw, man, I'm really sorry, Espoir. I totally forgot that I promised Medusa that I would look over Fluffy tonight. Well, how long do you have to look after him? Just for 3 hours. It won't be for too long. But that will be 3 hours of your time wasted. Maybe asking Thonos for help wasn't a good idea. Say, maybe you can help me out. Fluffy can be a little too much for me to handle sometimes, and I could really use an extra hand. If you want to, that is. Gee, Thonos, I don't know. I have a lot of work I need to do. If you help me out, I'll be able to put Fluffy to bed faster. Then I can get back to helping you with your chores. It is a tempting offer. You guess it wouldn't hurt if it will mean you getting your chores done in time and not becoming their main dish. What kind of animal is Fluffy? All right, I'll help you out. Thonos beams with joy as his ears wiggle. Oh. You know you saw it happen yesterday, but it still takes you by surprise. Awesome! Don't worry, I'll show you everything you need to know. Thonos grabs your hand and leads you to somewhere else. This kitchen I need to clean up. The two of you arrive at the kitchen. He sets the carrier down on the kitchen counter and then heads over to the light switch, turning it off. Thonos, why did you turn off the lights? Fluffy's eyes are sensitive to bright light, so we need to keep him in dimly lit or dark areas. Thonos unlocks the carrier's door and carefully opens it. He takes a couple steps back and waits. Oh, it's precious. A small, moth-like creature steps out of the carrier. Its fur is bright pink and soft pastel yellow, and it has large black eyes. On its large wings, you can see a small yellow heart on them. Fluffy blinks its eyes, examining the area around him. He waddles over to Thonos, making a purring sound when Thonos pets his head. Oh, so precious, baby moth! Espoir, meet Fluffy. Fluffy, meet Espoir. He gently holds up Fluffy so you can get a better look at him. Fluffy stares at you, his eyes unblinking. Would you like to hold him? Oh, I bet he's so soft. No, I'm good, thanks. Oh, okay, if you say so. So first things first, what time is it? 10 p.m.? Alright, we should go ahead and feed Fluffy. We need to feed him before midnight. You assume that it's because Fluffy has a time scheduled for when he should eat, like for dogs or cats. Espoir, little do you know, you have not watched the movie Gremlins. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I should let you know that you should not feed Fluffy anything after midnight. Huh? Why? I don't know. Medusa never explained why. She just told me that bad things will happen if I did. Regardless, it is best to do what she says. After all, she knows Fluffy better than I do. You guess that's understandable. Hey, before we do start... Can I ask something about you? You figured you should try to get to know Thonos more, since you two are going to be together all week. Yeah, how come you act much nicer than your brothers? What do you mean? Well, the rest of your brothers are a bag of phallic objects. I mean, they are. Look. I get in the door, see? Eros tries to seduce me into biting my neck. Morpheus wants to take my eyes. Beelzebub ate me whole, everything. Ares was about to knock my blinking block off. Mammon had me on an operating table within seconds of meeting him, and Hubris was all like, LOL, you gotta work for us or die.
I have done nothing wrong, ever, in my life.
But Thonos frowns at your comment. I would appreciate it if you didn't say mean things about my brothers. They started it! My brothers are nice too. Sure, right now they might not seem like it, but give them some time. You'll grow to like them, I'm sure of it. Besides, you can't forget that I killed you once too. He gives you a soft smile. Yeah, you don't think that will ever happen. Well, as long as I keep flirting aggressively. Anyways, time to bake now. Fluffy loves eating sweet foods, so we'll be making his favorite, honey cake. Ooh. We'll need flour, milk, sugar, butter, honey, and 3 eggs. All the ingredients that we need should be in here. I'll look over here, and you can look over there. Okay. A mountain pile of dishes fill the sink. How long have these been here for? In one of the bowls, you notice a small white egg. Ooh, how did that get in there? You decide not to question it and take the small egg. You decided to take a break from searching around and admire the large chandelier above you. What? Wait, don't tell me there's an egg up there. Hold on, is there an egg up there? Taking a closer look, you notice something on it. Is it an egg? Is that a stick of butter? But who would even? Why? Oh, it doesn't matter. The point is that you found it. Hey, Thonos, can you turn into a bat and get that butter down? I would, but, I don't know how to turn into a bat yet. Oh yeah, he's the youngest. Aw. What? I've only been a vampire for 7 years. 7 years should be more than enough time to learn how to fly. Haven't you at least tried? Oh, I did once. Hubris tried to help me by throwing me off a tall building. It, didn't work. He caught me in time and apologized. Why would he throw you off of a building? He said that's how his dad taught him. That explains so much. I can get one of my brothers to come get it down. No need. I got this. Espoir tried to climb up to the chandelier, fell, and broke her neck. Game over. You take one of your shoes and throw it at the chandelier, knocking the butter off. You pick up the stick of butter and put your shoe back on. That's the second time I've solved a puzzle with my shoe. What's in this pot? Looking into the pot, you see a bag of flour. Nothing weird here. These guys really need to organize their kitchen better. Fellas. Opening the cabinet, it is filled with various bottles, each with a different label. Some say cinnamon, vanilla. Some of them aren't even names of spices. Some of them say thumbtacks, tape, and liquid cyanide. 'Cause you need that in the kitchen. Why is there liquid cyanide in here? Sorry, that's mine. He takes the liquid cyanide. I was wondering where that went. Sir! Opening one of the cabinets, you find a small white egg. You take the egg. Oh! I found the shiny! A green skull. For some reason, you felt the need to touch it. You reach out towards it. Ooh. What? Where am I? You look around to see that you are no longer in the vamp's kitchen. Instead, you are now in someone's living room, with a lot of crosses hanging up on the wall. Freaky. Looking over to your right, you see a young boy, probably no older than 8, sitting at a table, eating. He has a slender frame and has light blonde curly hair. His tan skin is covered in freckles. Sitting a few chairs away from him is a tall, skinny woman with short brown hair and pale skin. She has a very stern expression. Looking back at the little boy, you notice that he looks a lot like Thonos. Mama, can I have some more? He holds the plate up towards her. Don't you think you've had enough? But, Mama, I'm still hungry. Do you want to get fat? Do you want to become a glutton? Being gluttonous is a sin. Do you wish to sin? Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. No. The little boy hangs his head down. That's what I thought. Oh. Oh. Oh no, you're in the same boat as Ian. What just happened? You look back at the cabinet to see the skull is gone. Was that a memory you just saw? Sweet baby. Opening the cabinet door, you find nothing but dust and piles of cobwebs. Ugh, the first thing you're going to clean as soon as you start is the kitchen. This place is filthy. Yeah. Just hubris would be like, you want to clean? Yes. Ugh. You close the cabinet door in disgust. Don't you guys ever bother cleaning up after yourselves? Eurus sometimes cleans up when he's not busy with work. Okay, but why don't any of you clean up? Well, we all have busy jobs and, we're not very good at cleaning. Seriously? Didn't your mom or dad teach you how to clean up? Hey. Don't mention moms around Thonos. Oh. Thonos is silent. Perhaps you hit a sore subject. It's best that you drop it. It's not any of your business. Sweet baby, I will hold you as long as you don't, choke me out or anything. You open the oven to find a jar of honey. Okay. Okay, this is ridiculous. You know these guys are stupid, but come on. Well, I'm okay. Have you ever had honey in a cold house? It turns to molasses. It turns to thicker than molasses. Maybe they put the honey in the oven to warm it up. Make it runny again. I should probably stop trying to find logic in a house full of vampires. Opening the cabinet, you find glitter? What's glitter doing in here? Oh, so that's where Eros's glitter stash went to. Why are you not surprised? Well, okay, I can kind of understand that one. That one makes sense, I guess. Opening the cabinet, you find a small white egg. Is that 3 eggs now? Yay. A knife lays out on the kitchen counter. It's covered in a strange liquid. Looking at the fridge is a good start. At least 1 or 2 of the items must be in here. None of the items are in there, are they? You open the fridge and... Oh, good lord, what is that thing? You see something horrible. It's disgusting. Words can't even begin to describe what it is. What is that thing? Oh, that's my apple pie. I made it myself. Want to try some? No, I'm good. Thanks. All right, then. You make a mental note to not let Thonos help with the cooking part. You spot the milk sitting on the top shelf of the fridge. You quickly take it out and slam the door. Did the pie have a face or something? You're not opening that again. Just as you're about to open the cabinet, it opens on its own. Oh! Out jumps a rather strange-looking cat. Its fur is purple and green, and it has stitches all over its body, like it was Frankenstein. Oh, it's so precious! It makes a small mew as it licks its paw. Ragamuffin! My heart? Oh, it's so precious! The cat perks up and leaps into Thonos' arms. He smiles at the small feline, gently petting its head. Aw, I was wondering where you went. Are you trying to steal more food? I just fed you an hour ago, silly. Thonos boops the cat's nose. Oh, Espoir, meet Ragamuffin. He's my pet cat. He's so cute! Aww. You reach your hand out to pet the adorable feline. His fur is soft to the touch. Suddenly, his head falls off. Okay.
You know what? I should have expected that.
Ah! Don't worry, it's fine.
Thonos picks up Ragamuffin's head and simply places it back on. The head magically reattaches itself.
Huh. Neat.
Part of you is still a little freaked out, but you're glad that Ragamuffin is okay. You look back in the cabinet to see a bag of sugar. You grab the sugar and close the cabinet. Eating sugar, Ragamuffin?
Okay, I found all of the ingredients. That's great. Now we can get to baking. How about I do all the baking and you can just pass me the ingredients I need?
Huh? Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive.
Well, okay.
You fear what would happen if you let Thonos do any of the baking, especially after seeing his apple pie, if you can even call it that. After quickly washing your hands and rolling up your sleeves, you are ready to bake. We gotta hurry up, we're on a time schedule here. The cake is done. You open the oven and are met with the sweet smell of honey cake. Ooh, fresh honey cake? I gotta learn how to make that. You carefully take out the cake and place it down on the counter. Fluffy taps his feet excitedly, already smelling the sweet cake. You cut a slice of the cake and place it in front of Fluffy, who quickly devours it. Boy, that is one hungry moth thing.
Thanks for helping out. Usually Beelzebub helps me with this part.
Well, that would explain why Fluffy hasn't died from his cooking yet.
I think he's fixing your car right now or something. He is? Oh, Beelzebub!
Wait, Beelzebub is fixing my car?
Yeah, we found it near the road, so he brought it in. It won't be fixed until the end of the week.
Huh. Well, that's nice of them. Almost makes you want to forgive them for trying to eat you the other day.
Almost.
So, what's next on the list?
We need to give Fluffy a bath. I'll take care of this one. Fluffy's wings need to be handled with care.
Thonos gently places Fluffy back into his carrier.
Just follow me to the bathroom.
You follow Thonos back to his bathroom. He turns off the lights before setting the carrier down.
Okay, I'll be right back. I just need to get some supplies from my room.
How do you bathe a moth? Thonos exits the room, leaving you alone with Fluffy. You thought you should go ahead and get the bath started while you wait for Thonos to return. Don't do that! Don't do that! It looks like we're operating on Gremlin's rules. You open the carrier, taking Fluffy out of it. He stares up at you. Aww. You turn the water on. The water rushes down, filling up the tub. As you try to put Fluffy in, his wings start flapping quickly. It looks like he's trying to get away from you. Fluffy is flapping his wings so hard that he almost took off with you. Luckily, you managed to hold a strong grasp on him.
Fluffy, stop being difficult. Stop trying to warn me of something bad that will happen if you touch water.
You try with all your might to bring him into the tub.
It's just water. There's nothing for you to be scared of.
Then again, Espoir in this game probably does not watch horror movies like that. You then hear large, fast-paced stomping noises getting louder and louder as someone draws closer to the bathroom. The door slams open. You turn around to see a panicked-looking Thonos.
No, don't put him in the water!
Huh? Thonos jumps at you, trying to grab Fluffy out of your hands. However, his force causes you to fall forward. Uh-oh. You, Thonos, and Fluffy fall into the tub.
Oh no!
Thonos quickly scrambles off of you and scoops Fluffy up.
Fluffy, are you okay?
Fluffy cries out in pain as he begins to shake violently.
Oh no! No!
Streams of tears run down Thonos' cheeks.
Please don't die. You can't die.
Suddenly, 3 small balls of fluff jump off of Fluffy's back.
Oh no!
Fluffy stops shaking and looks to be just fine, as if nothing bad happened to him. Thonos lets out a huge sigh of relief. Oh yeah, he probably wouldn't know why he can't get wet.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. He hugs Fluffy in a gentle embrace, being careful to not accidentally harm him. He then turns to you. Espoir, why did you do that?
I mean, all of these things are accurate. I was just trying to help. I didn't know what would happen. I'm sorry. Did I hurt the baby?
I'm sorry. I didn't know what would happen. I'm really sorry, Thonos.
Is the baby okay?
You look down, filled with guilt. Hey, it's okay. I should have told you sooner. It's my fault, not yours. Please don't be sad. He takes a hold of your hand to comfort you.
Hey, we'd probably need to be paying attention to those balls that shot off of the baby.
Are you okay? You nod.
A little moist, but I'll live.
Yeah, I think so. What about you and Fluffy? I'm fine, and luckily so is Fluffy. Thonos turns to look at the strange 3 balls of fluff lying on the ground. But I wonder what these things are. You mean you don't know? No, Medusa never went into much detail about the rules. That doesn't seem very smart of her to do. You think she would tell you everything. Suddenly, the 3 balls of fluff begin to shake violently.
And one of my favorite classical songs starts playing.
Both of you back away from them. Fluffy buries his head into Thonos' chest, trembling with fear. The fluff balls begin to mutate into something else. Wings sprout from the back as the fluff balls become bigger and bigger. They turn into... moth-like creatures. They look like color swaps of Fluffy. You know, I was expecting something worse. Aww, babies! Thonos' eyes sparkle as he coos at the 3 moth things. Fluffy, on the other hand, doesn't look too happy to see them. He crawls to the top of Thonos' head, trying to get away from them as much as possible.
Fluffy didn't want these kids. He can't have kids in this economy.
What's making you so anxious? Fluffy says nothing as he stares at you, slightly trembling. You felt kind of sorry for the poor thing. Gee, how am I going to explain this to Medusa? He scratches the back of his neck, looking quite puzzled. I don't think we have much to worry about. They aren't causing any harm. I don't know. For some reason, you're getting a bad feeling about all of this. This situation feels familiar to you, as if you've seen this in a movie before. Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay. What's the worst that could happen?
They get into a movie theater and make Hulk Hogan mad.
Do you think the Grimsters can stand up to the Hulkster?
Say, we should give these little guys names. I'll call the big one Herc, the excited one Buggy, and the one with the mohawk, Stripe.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't call him Stripe!
We should go ahead and give them their baths. Don't worry, Espoir. I'll take care of it. Thonos drains the water from the tub, wiping it bone dry with a bath towel. He then goes to retrieve the bag he dropped and takes out 3 gallons of... buttermilk? Buttermilk? Yeah, Medusa says you have to clean Fluffy with this. She says it helps make Fluffy's coat clean and shiny. He empties out all 3 containers into the tub. He picks up Fluffy and places him gently into it. Could you grab Buggy for me?
Oh, Buggy's just happy to be here.
You look over to see Buggy throwing various items into the toilet. No, stop! You manage to grab Buggy in time before he could flush them.
Buggy giggles madly. Oh no. Now, I haven't seen Gremlins in a long time, so I don't remember any other tropes. In fact, I haven't really seen the first movie more than once, but I know the rules! It's ingrained in every millennial.
You're starting to not like Buggy very much. You put him in the tub, though it did take a few attempts because he kept trying to escape. You turn around to grab Herc and Stripe, only to find them nowhere to be seen. Thonos, where's Herc and Stripe? Huh? You don't have them? No, they're gone.
They better not be eating nothing.
Aw, man, we better find them quick. They might still be somewhere here in the mansion. They couldn't have gone that far. You go ahead and look for them. I'll finish up Fluffy and Buggy and start looking afterwards. Oh, and be careful. I'm not sure if Hubris has told you this or not, but there are traps and puzzles all over the mansion. Oh, yeah. Great. Stepping out into the hall, you can tell that Herc and Stripe have been there, because the place looks like a complete wreck. More than usual. Pictures have been torn down from the walls, and tables have been flipped over. How strong are these moths? Oh, great. Now these little monsters are going to make it even harder for me to clean up. You seriously hope Thonos doesn't plan on keeping any of them. You do not want to deal with any of them for the rest of the week. Uh-oh. Following the messy trail, you end up at the kitchen. Oh no, the honey cake! They ate it all, it didn't save any for me! You can hear them giggling in there. You tried to open the door, but no matter how hard you pulled, the door would not open. Was it locked? You don't remember Thonos locking the door. How did it get locked? Did those things do it somehow? But they don't have hands, just nubs. You try again in vain to open the door, but alas, it would not budge. You then notice a note attached to the wall. You don't remember seeing that before. On the note, it says, "To unlock this door, head down east and listen to my song." Okay. This must be one of the puzzles Thonos was talking about. Out of all the places Mammon could have put a puzzle, he just had to put one here. Oh, all right. Lilith. Lilith must be somebody's muse around here. You enter a room with a large grand piano sitting in the middle. It's a very small but lovely room, and... You're just going to ignore that painting of Lilith. I did not ignore it. You hear someone running down the halls. You look over your shoulder to see Thonos holding Fluffy in his arms. But Buggy is nowhere to be seen. Oh no. But Thonos, what happened? Where's Buggy? Well, I was washing Buggy when he bit my hand. I went to go get a Band-Aid, and when I returned, he was gone. Are you okay? I don't remember if a gremlin or a mogwai bites you. I don't remember if that does anything. I only saw the first movie once. Are you okay? It wasn't a deep bite, was it? Yeah, I'm fine. Luckily it was only a small bite. I'll be fine. Have you found Herc or Stripe? Sort of. They're in the kitchen, but I can't get in because it's locked. I have to solve this puzzle to open it. Aw, man, that's not good. I'll help out any way I can, but I'm not very good at puzzles. Thanks, Thonos. But I think I got this, so don't worry. That's good to hear. Well, this is jumping out at me. You see a small bookcase filled with books. One of the books catches your eye. It is titled A Story About Doors. Sure, let's read it. You hear the door unlock. Oh, that door. Oh, okay. You gals. Entering through the door, you find a small room. You see 4 paintings of women, each with a different hair color. What does the note say? You see a note attached to the wall. It reads, "Blue eyes see the score." Oh, score. Music. It is a painting of a woman with black hair. Upon a closer look, you notice a white sheet of paper sticking out from behind the painting. Pulling it out, you see that it is a music sheet. Yeah. Oh, this must be the key to solve the puzzle. He heads over to the door. Let's go put it there. Huh? But as Thonos twists the knob, the door won't open. Huh? Confused, Thonos tries again, pulling with all of his might. It's stuck. It won't open. What? Are you sure? You head over to the door and try to open it. The door is indeed locked. Mammon, we are going to collectively beat your buns. A low, growling sound comes from the other side of the room. Just getting my hand on the mouse, just getting the cursor ready. It's coming from the oh no! Please no!
Not Eve again. That terrified me. It's coming from the painting. Ma'am! Ah, miss! The woman's face, once beautiful, has converted into something grotesque. She leaps out of the painting and starts crawling towards you. Go right! You quickly dodge out of the way, narrowly avoiding the attack. The painting lady is still on your trail. Go crap. Or get gotted. Dead end.
Masterpiece.
You and Thonos jump over the table just as the painting lady almost snatches you. You run over to where the painting lady's frame is. You can see her silhouette in the picture. You randomly go up to the picture and tear it down, destroying it. That's a good idea. Ma'am! Just the other girls like,
Oh, that Kelly. She's so silly. Don't mind her.
The painting woman screams out in pain as she vanishes into thin air. What the heck was that?
Must have been a haunted painting.
What?
Huh? Didn't Hubris tell you? This mansion is haunted.
No!
I'm too tired to deal with this. Let's just solve the puzzle already.
You see a small note attached to the piano. It reads, "You need not to play." All right. Oh, I remember this puzzle. The stand sheet is empty. Place the music sheet. You place the music sheet on the piano. Do nothing! Wait, no. Hold on. Play the piano. Let's see what happens. You begin to play the piano. Suddenly, the piano opens its mouth, showing rows of sharp teeth. What the? The piano bites down on your head. Lol. Dead end. Just listen. Okay. Do nothing. You step away from the piano. The piano begins to play on its own. It's playing a melancholy song. Beautiful. Suddenly, something falls from the flower vase. It's a key. Mammon, I'm going to punch you in the jaw. Finally, now let's get those little monsters before they make an even bigger mess. You and Thonos quickly head back to the kitchen. As you and Thonos walk closer to the kitchen, you realize something. It's dead quiet. Your stomach twists in knots as you get a bad feeling about this. You slowly insert the key into the slot and open the door. The kitchen looks worse than before. It's like a tornado, a hurricane, and a cyclone hit it all at once. Those little monsters have gone through everything in the fridge except for Thonos' apple pie. I'm surprised that they didn't eat that too. No matter how hard you look, you don't see a trace of them anywhere. Dang, where could they be? Espoir? What? I think I found one of them. Thonos points up to the ceiling in horror. Oh, there. Attached to the ceiling, you see a giant black cocoon. Green slime slowly drips off of it. Is that what happens to them when they eat after midnight? Why are you asking me this? I don't know. A small crack appears on the cocoon as it shakes. The cracks become bigger and bigger as the cocoon shakes faster and faster. Really hoping this Gremlin's reference doesn't turn into an alien reference. Thonos backs away, holding you close as he shivers in fear. Espoir. The cocoon breaks.
Nope.
I knew I was gonna hate it. I knew it was gonna pop up and I was gonna hate it. This thing is going to scare my sleep paralysis demon. This thing, you're not even sure how to describe it. It looks like a demonic bat with blade-like hands. It opens its jaw, and you can see rows and rows of sharp teeth that could easily slice your skin. I think we found Buggy.
Buggy giggles as it lunges towards you. Getting my hand ready. You need to dodge. I'm dodging. I don't want to know what that thing is going to do to me. He might just stare at me some more. You jump out of the way just in time. Looks like Buggy is down. This is a perfect time to attack. Dang it, you miss. He's about to attack. Quick, dodge! I dodge! I'm dodging! You jump out of the way just in time. Did I get him? You managed to hit him. Nice! Looks like Buggy is about to attack. You should probably save your game. Get ready to dodge. I dodge. You jump out of the way just in time. Get him! Yeah! Did we get him? What did I hit him with? With one last hit, Buggy is defeated. Black goo gushes out of its wound as it falls onto the floor. Its limbs twitch once or twice, before finally going motionless. I mean, technically that wasn't Medusa's pet, so it's alright if we murder it. What the fluff was that? I guess that's what happens when these things eat something after midnight. At least we got one of them. Yeah, I guess you're right. Just one less monster to deal with. Now we just need to find the other two. I'll try and help out. I'm not very strong, but I'll do my best. That's all you could do, Thonos. You could do your best. It's okay. Any help is appreciated. Any idea where the other two could be? No idea. Maybe they went somewhere else to find more food. The floor beneath you shakes, making you lose your balance. You almost fall to the floor when you feel two hands holding you. Whoa, that was close. Are you all right? You've never noticed it before, but Thonos' eyes are really pretty. They remind you of shiny emeralds. Espoir, are you okay? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. That's good. He smiles softly at you. Anyways, I think I know where they are now. Follow me. Thonos takes hold of your hand as he leads you to where the two monsters may be. And here I thought I was going to have to wrestle myself out of Thonos' grasp. No, we're dealing with gremlins. Thonos leads you to a creepy laboratory that you would see in sci-fi horror movies. It is also completely in ruins. Oh no. Broken glass jars and random items are scattered across the floor. Torn up wires hanging down from the ceiling would occasionally spark electricity every now and then. And mysterious liquids are all over the floor. Oh yeah, they were here all right. Mammon? Mammon, where are you? Mammon, sweet Mammon, are you okay? Thonos frantically looks around, trying to find Mammon. Suddenly, one of the large cabinets begins to shake violently. You and Thonos stare at it, not sure what to do. Taking a deep breath, Thonos cautiously walks over to it, and with a trembling hand, he opens the door. Phew! Mammon stumbles out of the closet, almost falling over, but luckily catches himself in time. Thanks. I've been stuck in there for a while. Some weird scaly creatures trapped me in there. Yeah, sorry. That would be our doing. Huh? It's a long story. Do you have anything like a gun or a flamethrower? No, but I do have this. Mammon hands you a machete. Alright, okay. Why do you have a machete? To cut stuff. Just don't question it, Espoir. Suddenly, you hear high-pitched giggles coming from deeper in the lab. You prepare yourself for the fight by saving your game. I got a machete! You waited, but nothing happened. I'm still prepped and ready with my machete. It's quiet all of a sudden. Eerily quiet. You have a really bad feeling about all of this. As long as Thonos is safe. Thonos takes a few steps closer to where the sound was once coming from. Maybe they left. Ah! Okay, that one doesn't look as bad as the last one. You're not as scary as the thing that would scare my sleep paralysis demon, even though you look like my sleep paralysis demon. Also, ah! Looks like you found Herc. Herc picks up Thonos and pulls his hair, giggling maliciously as he does.
No! Don't you touch the boy!
Thonos cries out in pain, tears running down his cheeks. Stop it! Stop it! It hurts!
Crap! Hold on!
Mammon grabs the nearest object he could find, and both of you race over to help Thonos.
Get him!
You manage to hit him. Nice. Herc falls to the ground. Black liquid oozes out of him.
Don't you touch the baby boy!
Luckily, Thonos seems to be fine. Did we win?
Are you alright, Thonos?
I think so. Thanks for saving me back there.
Don't mention it.
Now we just need to find the last one.
I think it went deeper into the lab. You wouldn't happen to have an intelligence potion back there, would you?
Deeper? There's more? Just how big is this lab?
Mammon just shrugs. Pretty big, I guess.
You guess? How can this man not know? Didn't he make this thing? Guys, I hate to interrupt, but I think we should get back to what's really important.
Oh, right. Weird, creepy, moth monster thing. Yeah, follow me.
You and Thonos walk behind Mammon as he leads the way. As if the lab couldn't get any creepier, somehow it did. This area of the lab was dark. Really dark. You could only see anything if it was a few inches in front of you. Suddenly, you felt something grab your hand. Ah! You quickly backed away and were about to scream until you realized it was only Thonos. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm just really scared. I don't like the dark. He lets out a soft whimper.
Hold my hand, baby. You can hold my hand.
It's all right. You can hold my hand, Thonos. Really? Yeah, if it'll make you feel better. Thanks, Espoir. He takes your hand, trembling a bit. Oh, I bet he's so warm and soft. It was hard to see, but you could have sworn you saw his face turning a soft shade of pink. Aw. He was no longer afraid. Instead, he now had a big dopey grin on his face. You couldn't help but think it was kind of cute. Oh. As you venture further into the lab, the three of you come across broken glass bottles scattered across the floor, each one having a label. Some of the labels show a picture of different animals like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. One of the bottles has been drunk recently.
Is it a skull that actually is a llama?
Oh no! It has a label of a spider on it. Oh, that's the one I hated when I was little.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean by uh-oh? Guys?
Thonos has a look of horror on his face as he points at something.
What is that?
You and Mammon turn to look at what Thonos is pointing at. Spider webs. Lots and lots of spider webs. You all knew what caused those spider webs, no doubt about that. The real question is, where is Stripe? You feel something wet fall on your shoulder. You slowly look up. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as the first one. There, on the ceiling, looking down at you, is Stripe. Alright, bit of a glow up. It's giving, terror. And he looks very hungry. Stripe jumps down from the ceiling, trying to land on top of you. You quickly grab Thonos and Mammon and jump out of the way in time. The three of you look up in horror at Stripe. Whoa, looks like it worked.
Why would you even make something that turns you into a giant Spider-Man thing?
Boredom?
You know, most people would just read a book or something when they're bored. Ah!
Stripe lets out an ear-piercing scream. He's getting ready to attack. You should probably save. Bam! Dang it! I was talking all that good stuff and then I missed the QuickTime event. Looks like Stripe is down. This is a perfect time to attack. You managed to hit him. Nice.
With one last hit, Stripe finally fell to the floor, strange black goo oozing out of his body. You have a few bruises here and there, but other than that, you're fine. Thonos is breathing heavily. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, just give me a few seconds. I never, ever want to do something like that again. You pat him on the back in an attempt to comfort him. Well, at least we finally got rid of them. Yeah, that's true. Sorry. Sorry? For what? For getting you into this whole mess. I should have been more careful.
Hey, you didn't know. You didn't know all this would happen.
Hey, don't blame yourself. It's okay. The important thing is that we fixed it.
And that none of us are dead.
Well, half fixed it. We still need to clean up the messes they made. Your face grimaces. You're not looking too forward to it, but you've got to do it. I'll take care of those messes. You focus on the other chores. I'll catch up with you once I'm done with them. Aw, thanks, Thonos. But let me put Fluffy to bed first. He looks exhausted. Thonos exits the room, holding Fluffy in his arms. Now it was only you and Mammon.
Hey.
You tense up a little as you turn to look at Mammon. Yeah?
Thanks.
Huh?
For being nice to Thonos. I know he can be a bit of a handful and sometimes causes problems, but the guy means well. So, I appreciate you taking the time to be patient with him. So, yeah, thanks.
It's no problem. He's a cutie patootie. But Thonos isn't too bad of a guy, and is kind of fun to hang out with, to be honest. Mammon gives you a small smile as he nods his head in approval. Okay, are you ready, Espoir? Yeah, I am. Okay, let's go. Thonos grabs your hand and starts dragging you out of the lab. Finally, after what seemed like hours, you and Thonos have finished all the chores for the day. Your entire body aches as you drag yourself to your room. Thonos, on the other hand, looks just fine, like the man did not just do hard labor. Aww. How do you have so much energy? Oh, well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm happy. Happy? Happy about what? Happy about getting to hang out with you. I don't have many friends, so I'm always happy to make new ones. Really? How many friends do you have? 2, but now I have 3. Only 2? How come you only have 2 friends? Thonos becomes silent. I don't know. You get a feeling that he's not telling the truth. It's okay, Thonos. You want to press on, but you think that would only upset him more. You decide to drop it for now. Hey, maybe tomorrow after you're done with your chores, we could play some video games together. Maybe, but right now all I want to do is sleep. I'm so tired I can barely walk. Oh, let me help you. Thonos lifts you up and puts you on his shoulders. Really? Thonos? You said you were tired, so I'm helping you out. You don't need to. Yeah, but I want to. This guy is too nice.
Your cheeks are going to get so smooched.
You and Thonos arrive at your room. He gently sets you down. There you go. Thanks, Thonos. No problem. Well, good night. He leaves your room, carefully shutting the door. You lay down on your bed, and as soon as your head met the pillows, you are out like a light. Aww. As for how you did for the first night, you did great. Keep it up and you'll get out of here in no time. I'm also happy to see you and Thonos are getting along well. Hey, Lilith. Do you get the feeling that Thonos is hiding something? What do you mean? It's just a weird gut feeling. Oh, you're just overreacting. I'm sure it's nothing for you to worry about.
Out of curiosity, what happens if I don't take the harpoon?
I'm not taking a harpoon. Come on, that's ridiculous. What could possibly need a harpoon. I really think you should. I'm here to clean a bathroom, not catch a whale. Now put that thing away. But, ignoring him, you head over to the toilet and open the lid. Something comes flying out of there and latches onto your face. You desperately try to get it off, but it's no use. Suddenly your body goes limp and you fall to the ground. Up! Should have taken the harpoon. Why does Medusa trust you with Fluffy? Oh, it's a bit of a long story. Try me. Well, it happened one night while I was goofing off in the woods, doing my usual thing, when I heard someone crying. I followed the sound to find it was coming from Medusa. She lost Fluffy and was very distraught about it, so I told her that I would help her. At first she didn't trust me, and may have attempted to kill me a few times. But when I finally found Fluffy, she started to warm up to me. After that, we became good friends. And you're not bothered that she tried to kill you? Well, I mean, I'm not bothered that everyone in this mansion tried to kill me. Water under the bridge. I'm still alive, aren't I? This man is way too forgiving for his own good. Why do you guys have this painting of Lilith? Oh, we didn't put that up there. Lilith did. What? Why would Lilith do that? Not sure. Why wouldn't she do that? Actually, yeah, go around putting pictures of yourself in your friend's house. Yeah. Omniat sol temperat purus estus isore da 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 da. The important thing is that we fixed it. Well, half fixed it. We still need to clean up the messes they made. Your face grimaces. You are not looking forward to it, but you've got to do it. And even though it got a little crazy, I still had fun hanging out with you. Really? You mean it? You nod your head. Aw, geez. I'm glad to hear that. I'll take care of those messes. You focus on the other chores. I'll help you, Thonos. But those are my messes, not yours. Yeah, but I want to help you. You're my friend, remember? He beams at you. It looks like he's going to explode with joy. Yeah, okay. Let me just put Fluffy to bed first. He looks exhausted. Thonos exits the room, holding Fluffy in his arms. Now it's only you and Mammon.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Thanks. For being nice to Thonos. I know he can be a bit of a handful and sometimes causes problems, but the guy means well. So, thanks for being patient with him.
It's no problem. As I said before, he's a cutie patootie. Thonos is a pretty nice guy. I had fun hanging out with him.
Yeah, you seem to really like him.
He gives you a sly grin. Huh?
You know what I mean.
Oh, absolutely precious. You wanted to ask Mammon what he meant when Thonos arrived. He was wearing a different set of clothes. Instead of his casual emo goth attire, he was dressed up as a butler. Your face grows hot. Oh no, the cutie patootie is even cutie patootier. Is it you, or does Thonos look kind of hot? Thonos, what are you wearing? Oh, well, I figured I should wear this since I was going to be helping you clean. I mean, you're wearing something like this, so I thought I should too. You don't have to wear that. I'm very grateful that you did, though. No, it's okay. I want to wear this. Well, all right, if you say so. Oh. Suddenly, Thonos grabs your hand and starts dragging you out of the lab. Your face grows warmer from his touch. Did someone turn up the heat or something? Well, come on. We've got work to do. Okay. Finally, after what seemed like hours, you and Thonos have finished all of the chores for the day. Your entire body aches as you drag yourself to your room. Thonos, on the other hand, looks just fine, like the man did not just do hard labor. How do you have so much energy? Oh, well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm happy. Happy? Happy about what? Happy about getting to hang out with you. I'm so tired, I can barely walk. Oh, let me help you. Thonos lifts you up and carries you bridal style. Thonos? You feel your face burning up. Oh, don't worry, I'm just helping you back to your room. You don't have to do this. Yeah, but your legs must be really sore after everything that's happened. Don't worry, you're not heavy at all. It's like holding a couple of grapes. Aw. This guy is just too sweet. Thonos enters your room and gently sets you down on your bed. Feeling comfy? Yeah, thanks. No problem. Well, good night. Wait. Could you stay with me tonight? Sorry, I'm just too scared to sleep by myself tonight, and I would feel better if I had someone with me. You know, with all the sleep paralysis demons we had to fight today. What did we do with the bodies? Oh, okay. I can do that. Thonos climbs into your bed and lays down next to you. As you close your eyes, you hear Thonos speak. Hey, Espoir? Can you promise me something? What is it? Promise me that we'll always be friends? Of course! Absolutely! Sure, we'll always be friends. Cross your heart, hope to die. Cross my heart, hope to die. You can't see it, but you can feel him smiling. Thanks, Espoir. Well, good night. Good night. You fall into a deep sleep. Oh, how nice, how lovely. Wake up, bestie! No, can't you see I'm sleeping next to Thonos? He's warm and squishy. You did well. Lilith, what's wrong? Nothing is wrong, it's just, don't take this the wrong way, but Thonos can become attached to people really quickly. Oh, so he's me. And may come off as a bit obsessive over them. He means well, just don't make any promises you can't keep. Oh, you mean like the promise that I just made?